From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Roll. Go.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ward. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down, Tennessee.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Absolutely fires this one right side. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. You come in as a significant underdog, Brocky, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now we just got to do it consistently.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Sends this to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will not can't score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 6.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yellow.
Pacheco goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw here for Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
16-yard line.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. He's caught. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
On the loose. Best tight end in the league. Can't tackle Kelsey. Unstoppable.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. No.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
Let's go now.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, a run with Pollard. Escapes the defender. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19, 79 Broncos.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give to Pollard on the option. Keeps away from one. Tackle made right around the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Titans, 1st down.
Look, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pass to 60. Let go.
Right back to Pollard. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're looking to throw with Ward. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. 1st and 10 here. Ward. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Headed out right. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. And we'll get a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Tag. 19 Lions.
To the air with Ward. Into traffic, complete. And it's another 1st down on the drive. Man, it's time they're into 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. They color.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Buying some time right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Has it in close, and he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. He's going deep. It's picked up by Trent McDuffie. We'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes.
down and 4.
Attack!
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He'll throw it. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
21. Titans 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Butker
City.
on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
1968.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and...
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Going across the field on target to Brown. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Attack!
Now Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cook.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On On second down, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Escaping to his left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 for Mahomes. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Mike Dana getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Jaden Hicks on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough.
And he's into the end zone.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chiefs 14, Chiefs nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So, missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Easy. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, 43, 40. Come back.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
But he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Attack, attack! Hey, 43. Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes back. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. The RPO, that one is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
15. Hey, 57. Yep, it's Sunday. Yep.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, Ripley, yellow. Strike.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's made by Smith-Schuster. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets About 3.
Out of bounds at the
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big play for KC. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now. He's got his big tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Mahomes on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Patrick to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to right. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Mike Ganna. He's able to force the big loss on.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. They're in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1 yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did. And, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. It's Brown. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. There's the stiff arm. Fights through, and now a crease. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 71 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes going to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw caught by Rice. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Here's a second and 8. Here's Pacheco once again. He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now here's Mahomes. Fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Touchdown! Noah Gray, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
2nd and 14 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57, collect.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Yellow. Collect. Easy.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Up next, it's our main event between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Pistol now for Mahomes. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Putting a receiver in motion. Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong. And they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up with third and only one. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The third down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Pacheco. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Attack!
They'll go. It's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs take possession and start out at the 6. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Diving right side. Got it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is intercepted. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Harrison Butker on.
Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yellow.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Check down complete to Pacheco. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And not much breathing room as they begin possession at their own 5. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to seam down the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
The ball's on the 48, here we go, first down. Now it's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Offense is set. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Sticking to the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Chased out to his right. He finds Worthy, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a
crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. The 40. 30. And the Chiefs bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough. Ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding a 4-point lead. How many times have we seen this over the years, Brock? Andy Reid is going to go for it. with Pacheco. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points.